So something strange happened to me while I was playing Among Us. I'm sure many of you have heard about the brand new update, which included 4 new roles. And one of these roles was a brand new imposter role, also known as Shapeshifter. This imposter role lets you turn into any crewmate on the map, and something horrible happened to me. But before we get any further into this video, if you can drop a like down below, it would be much appreciated. And if you enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button with the bell icon turned on. That way I know you want to see more of these type of videos. So the game started off normal, up until I decided to enter the electrical room and shapeshift into Rose. It was my first time using this brand new role, and I was excited. I then found Rose in cameras, and I had no other choice but to eliminate Rose, and as you can see, I was Rose myself. I didn't think much about this elimination, but I made my escape to not be caught. I went back to Chary, and then a body was reported, but there was no one talking. Everything was silent, and we won the game. I found it really weird how nobody was talking, but regardless, I won my first game. I entered another game and I was a crewmate, and I was honestly hoping to be Shapeshifter again, since I had a lot of fun. But then weird things were happening on my screen, almost as if someone was trying to get connection of my account. I was starting to believe that maybe Rose was trying to get access to my account. But then I checked vitals, and I saw that Brown was dead, which is the same color as Killer, one of the most dangerous imposters in all of Among Us, who has the ability to summon any imposter. I was searching for the body, but I started to make little connections. Killer can summon imposters, and the Shapeshifter role makes crewmates into imposters. There could be a connection. I was turned into a ghost and I managed to find Killer's body, which was outside of the map. Was Killer trying to summon another imposter? So I went outside of the map and I could hear the sound of wind, and my screen began to glitch. I knew something was up, and that's when I saw a ghost in front of me. It was No Visor. I was in a brand new game, and I was a scientist, which means that I could access vitals whenever I want. But things weren't going my way. Somebody was opening the bathroom doors, and I saw someone vent, and nobody was coming out of records. So I checked the bathroom stalls and there was no one inside. And as a scientist, I needed to make sure that I was protecting the crewmates. So I checked vitals and everybody seemed fine. There was no signs of Killer or No Visor. Communications was sabotaged and I could hear something coming from the radio. It was No Visor, No Visor, and No Visor. So I checked vitals and there was no detection of other players. There was no Visor, and usually No Visor has ghosts, but there was nothing. So I began to search the airship to see if there was any signs of No Visor, cause I know he wouldn't send me a message like that. I entered the meeting room and I had to do wires inside. I was trying to get more seconds on my vitals, and when I got done I saw No Visor right in front of me, and then he disappeared. So I checked vitals and nobody was dead. Was No Visor trying to eliminate me? I was now done with task, and all I could do was check vitals, and there was an elimination. As I was walking looking for the body, I could hear No Visor sending his message. Is he trying to turn the crewmates into his ghost? Maybe those who use a shapeshifter role, and Killer must have summoned No Visor. I went back to radios and No Visor's message was being sent, and I checked vitals and another crewmate was eliminated. No Visor's building his army. A body was reported and I received a message. The guardian angel protected someone recently. That must have been me. Since No Visor's a ghost, he tried to eliminate me when I saw him, and the guardian angel protected me. We ejected Blue, and I went to the radio to investigate, and then I was sabotaged, and I was eliminated, giving me a loss. A portal then appeared on my screen, and my crewmate fell inside. Where is it taking me? I then appeared inside of the office, and that was a shapeshifter role. I clicked on the shift button and I could turn into a crewmate. I guess the Among Us servers aren't working. So I went into office and I changed into dummy 1, and my screen was turning orange and the ground began to shake. I then went to the lava pool and that's when I saw Molten. What is he doing here? He then disappeared. Did I summon Molten? I changed into Dummy too, and I stood next to the hole. And that's when Murray appeared! Every time I shapeshift, a new imposter comes out. I then turned into Dummy 3, and I saw Captain! Am I turning into these imposters? I then finally turned into the last dummy, which was Dummy 4. And that's when I saw a killer right in front of me. And I could hear the sounds of a creature. And that's when Saboteur appeared, with Murray and Captain flying up above. The Shapeshifter has to bring back the imposters. If you would like to know what happened next, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel. And check out these other Among Us story videos.